Warren Vaughn, free to center. So what we're gonna do now, hold on. I didn't really need to do that, but that's cool though, I guess. So what we're gonna do now is, let me try to move this. I don't really need this. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me make my picture large. Put this over here. So what's good, y'all? I'm using Eve Mux. I guess that's how you spell it, F Mux, which is a new streaming. I don't think it's necessarily new, but I just found out about it, so it's new to me. It's a new streaming platform where you could go live. I wanted to try this out compared to StreamYards because you get to go on two destinations for free. So right now I'm building one of the final scenes, the climax of the Genesis project. For those of you that's on Twitch, this is the first time y'all tuning in. So I'm a part of I've entered into the Higgsfield AI film festival where we have to create a short film. Grand prize is $1 million. Know what I'm saying? Grand prize is $1 million. First prize is $500,000. Second prize $200,000. Third prize $100,000. And there's 14 pretty much honorable mention prizes, which is 10 grand each. So this is a great competition to enter into, just to get feedback and to see where your skill set is at as a AI film director. I encourage everybody that's interested in AI films to sign up with Higgsfield. Higgsfield is basically teaching you how to build AI films from scratch. I haven't tried OpenArt's AI features. I started with Higgsfield. I loved Higgsfield's consistency, and I just stuck with Higgsfield. Higgsfield has a few things that they can work on, but for the most part, they're pretty good. So for this scene, right, it's going to be taking place at a gala. I already built the gala scene, but what I need right now is I need a prop of like a car, and this is not it. You know what? I want to make it a more luxurious car. So I'm gonna show you guys now how to create a prop. All right. So you're gonna use Claude, but I'll also show you. You want to adjust Claude to the best of its ability. So I'm gonna use Claude, right? Use this. So I would say, yo, what's good, Claude? Um, I'm building a prop for Dr. Isaac's car. I want it to be like a sports car. You know, I think a sports car with the butterfly doors is ill, but you know what? We cannot have butterfly doors because Hagar has to open the door, so that wouldn't make sense. So maybe a nice sports car. Um, I'm thinking. Maybe a nice sports car, and you know, it could be red. You know, so it could stand out red. Um, yeah, really nice, nice cherry red paint, and yeah, sports car similar to like a Ferrari. But I know we can't use brands and stuff in this, so give it like a fake brand name. Like it can't be Ferrari. It could be or Lambo. It can't be Lambo. You could call it like I mean that'd be funny, like a Sambo. right? That could be a subliminal, but no. Um, you could call it a cambo, right? I don't know. Cambo. You mean, so give me the prompts. I need it to be on a gray background, photorealistic, lighting. I need the front view. I need the back view. Oops, stopped. Front view, back view, and I need a side view. Now give me the prompt so I can feed it into Higgsfield. So for those of you that haven't seen any of my other streams, now you can type this in to Higgsfield directly yourself, right? But you want Claude to polish it, right? You want Claude to polish it because you need Claude to explain exactly to Higgsfield what it is that you want. So Claude right now is oh, this file is closed to its cap size. So it's been superseded again. But why hasn't Claude told me that? Okay, cool. So that's good with Claude. So you basically want Claude to create the prompt in a way that is specific to Higgsfield, so Higgsfield knows exactly what you want. Now you can do this yourself too. You can type it in the Higgsfield. You can type this directly in the Higgsfield yourself. But it's also faster, right? Because Higgsfield doesn't have, what Higgsfield doesn't have is a microphone that you could talk and speak your prompts into, right? So you're actually, with Claude, you're actually working with the speed of your voice, you know? All right, so here we go. So it says create a professional prop reference sheet photo, realistic, plain, neutral, gray background. The reason why you want a plain, neutral, gray background, it's easier to, whatever you generate, whether it be a prop, a character, it's easier for your props and your characters to assimilate into your film than if you were to use like another color. Simple lighting, no people, right? Sleek cherry red sports car. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Print ready. Copy. So I'm going to go over to Higgsfield, which I have open in Chrome. And then we're going to go to image, right? You want to make sure, because you're generating an image first before you generate a live scene. So I'm going to paste that in there. And I'm using Nana Banana Pro. And I have an unlimited subscription. 21:9 is the ratio I'm using. I'm on 2K because 2K is what my limited subscription allows, right? And then I'm gonna click this 4 times because you need different generations. So while that's waiting, I want to show you guys what I have so far for the film. Those of you that's just tuning in. All right. The film was called The Genesis Project.
Mikey, help me!
and her name shall be called Eve. Okay, easy.
All right, so that's what we have so far for the Genesis project. That in itself is about, how long is that? It's almost 2 minutes, which is, still got some more things to work on. But it's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Hopefully, I can win something because of the route that I'm going with this. So one thing you got to realize too when you're generating these scenes and things like that, like I said, you always want to generate the image first. You want to generate the image first because you're going to be pretty much using those images to generate the type of videos that you want. So you need the image because the image is pretty much the reference point. So for example, let's look at Hagar, right? So here's Hagar. I had to generate this image of her first. Hold on, let me get this out of the screen. Oops. But oh yeah, okay. Still broadcasting. I thought I don't need this to be recorded. No, what was I doing? Sorry, y'all. This is a new trying I'm working with, so we can close that. So as you can see, I'm just double checking. So as you can see, oops. This is called a character sheet. So you want to generate your characters first. So you would go back and forth with Claude on how to describe your characters, right? This is Hagar. You want a front view, but you always want the front view to be headless, right? Now, I'm going to get to why that is in a second. Then you have the back view, and then you want like a full face view, right? Now, the reason you want the front view to be headless is because when you're using this image in your films, Higgsfield is not going to know which face to use, right? So it's not going to know whether to use the face from the full body shot or from the full face shot. Now, if it uses the face from the full body shot, being that the body clearly is at a distance, right? The face is not going to look the same and be consistent when you generate your scenes, right? So the whole point of this is to make sure your character has consistency and they look the same in all of their shots. So that's why you would do that. So you want to create that first. Remember the gray background, so you can assimilate your characters into your film directly. So let's see if this car generated yet. You know, it's gonna take time. These generations gonna take time. But then after that, you would utilize a prompt to create this. That wasn't it. What is she shooting? Yeah, nothing. So this is what we would call AI slot. But she should be shooting at oh boy. She's not shooting at anything. But I say that because of the character. This all was an image first. It's all was an image first. Please seeing I just chopped it up. This is all an image first, even the background. So I generated the background first. Like, this is my idea for the background. It was an image. You know, if you could read my prompt here, you pretty much can read my prompt. Tech Talk. You know, I got the idea from TED Talk. Just, you know what I mean? It's about technology, burning building, right? And that's the wide shot. And sometimes you want to use your wide shot if you want to be super specific. That's a trick I learned, right? Because you would generate a wide shot, and then you would also generate a multi-angle shot, where your wide shot is just different angles of your location, right? Different angles, different shots, so you can create some type of consistency within Higgsfield with your location. But sometimes you just want to use the wide shot if you want a specific shot, and that's specifically fine. Trying to see these cars ain't queue up yet, which is crazy, because they usually generate by this time. Check my internet. Yeah, internet's cooking. Usually generate by this time, so we don't know what's up with that. Still trying to figure it out. I could cancel it and redo it, unless I try. I use Dream Pro as well. Dream Pro, on the other hand, has 4K in my subscription. So let's try Dream Pro. Let's see which one generates faster. Might have to let's see, it's processing now. I'm creating in public and I'm creating online so you guys can see what's happening with your boy. You guys can see what's happening. Yeah. This is Higgsfield. Guess I could show you guys around here a little bit. So Higgsfield, these are all of the features where you can generate different types of images. Here, this is where you can generate different types of videos. If you want to utilize audio, add your voice. Layers, I believe it's new. I know exactly what layers is. Okay. You can turn flat images into edible layers. For those of you that are graphic designers, good business to start. This is what I've been using to create the film Cinema Studio, which is amazing. Got Marketing Studio. They got viral presets where they'll pretty much help you create viral content, which is super dope, right? Super dope. This is where you could connect Higgsfield to whatever LMM you're using, right? Got Grok, got ChatGPT, Cursor, Claude, OpenClaw, Hermes, You know what I mean? I'm obviously using Claude. I mean, that's Claude code. I'm obviously using Claude, so you can connect that. So if I wanted to create directly in Claude, I can, which is super cool. Super, super cool. And then we have, oops. Close these out. And you have supercomputer. You build, generate, and market anything. Skills, and you can automate from here, which is pretty cool. Super, super cool. You can connect to your TikTok, right? And your content. You can build your content, your workflows, and everything from here. You know what I mean? It's pretty much like an automated system for your social medias, Instagram, Threads, X, LinkedIn, your calendar. Everything is connected here. Drive. Yeah, you can't go wrong with this management, For development, you're in the code, video. Yes. It's my seed. Yeah, so this is pretty much what you can do with computer. It's pretty cool. Oops. You have Academy, where you can learn, create. I didn't know you could ship. That must be new. So you can ship your product here too, all in one place, which is amazing. You can create agents, content. You can even make movies here to show you everything that you need to do. So this is cool. This is super cool. Animation, if you want to do animation, right? Visual effects with real footage. So if you want to use Higgsfield, like let's say you shot a video, but you want to use Higgsfield for the real footage, you can. This is new, right? How to evaluate AI filmmaking demos. So if you want to start a AI ad agency with Claude and Higgsfield, you know what I mean? I might want to check that out. I'm definitely going to jump on that in a little bit. C Dance is super amazing. I didn't use C Dance because I felt like Cinema Studio 4.0 was more hands-on. I had more control over how I wanted my film to come out. But C Dance is amazing. Oh, this is C Dance 4K. Oh no, 2.0 4K. Okay, I'm thinking 2.5. Still good. Build a brand's visuals with AI. So much you could do. You could create a faceless YouTube channel, right? And yeah, there's so much you can do with AI. How to make a movie. Can't go wrong with this. You can't go wrong with a Higgsfield subscription. This can change your life. This can change your life. All right, let's see if this car generated yet. All right. So now let's see what we got here. Gambo. So this is Seed Dream. So what the Gambo car look like? I'm not really feeling that. This I kind of like a little more. Okay. So I like a little more. This is pretty cool too. This might be the vibe here. This might definitely be the vibe. Ain't no license plate. Probably not going to show the back of the car anyway. This is Nano Banana. See, Nano Banana compared to Seedream's very realistic, you know? Very, very realistic. Very, very realistic. Yeah, this is the winner right here. This is the winner. That's the winner right there. I don't need to see anything else. That right there has won me over. It's realistic, but and this isn't 4K, but there's just something about Nano Banana that just, I can't tell that this is AI. Like, it looks like this was a car, this is a real photo shoot of a car. Like, this is insane. Super insane. Yeah, so what we're gonna do now, like I hearted this, I was waiting to see these. Yeah, it's not bad, but that's not what I'm looking for. This is what was in my mind. This here is it. This is it. That's fire. And if you're into cars, you can even use this to design like ideas you have for cars, you know? So what I'm gonna do now, right, this is the winner. I'm gonna click these three dots here. I'm gonna go to create elements. Oh, now they got assign element, which is different. This is different now. So now we gotta go back into the tutorials because this wasn't here yesterday, assign element. So they have create element. I'll show you what to do with that. Then we're gonna explore that. So this is a prop. This is Dr. You want to do this is how it's going to do it for you now, right? So you would name Dr. Well, whatever the project is. This is AFF. We could say Dr. Isaac's car, right? And then you're going to introduce this. You're going to copy that. And you're going to go over to Claude or whatever you're using. And you're going to say, let me introduce you to Dr. Isaac's car. So now Claude is going to remember this, and whenever you generate a prompt using this prop, Claude is going to know exactly what you're talking about and make sure to include that in your prompt. So that's Isaac's car. I'm going to create it, saved. Now, just to make some space here, cancel that. I don't need that because I already confirmed what I got. And make sure you always heart whatever it is you're planning to use in your scenes, because you can forget. Like, at some point, your eye just starts seeing all of this as the same. So we're going to delete all of that. All right, and I'm going to add that car to my props area. Move. So the car is done. I have my scene. I have my scene here. And we're about to get another scene here also. So I actually need a different colored cars in the street, but I get why it's all that. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Claude. All right. So Claude, what's good, homie? I got my scene built already for the gala, right? I have an empty street view, which I thought would have been good to include all of these people, but then I'm thinking about the consistency of the cars in front is going to be different. So I want different luxury cars, and I'm gonna include Dr. Isaac's car in front of the gala, because this is where, you know, things pop off. This is the main scene. So I'm gonna need I'm gonna keep the scene as is. I just want to put different luxury cars in the shot, as well as Dr. Isaac's car. So there's consistency throughout the different angles and the different scenes. So different luxury cars, like something that looks like a Ferrari, a couple Benzes, you know what I mean, S classes, all type of stuff. All right. So I need to prompt to let Higgsfield know to keep the scene as is, but just different cars. So while that's working, I want to explore what add prompt to means. Oh damn, it's not there no more. Okay, I guess it's not there no more. Let me ask Claude, what does it mean? So Claude, I see in Higgsfield now, when you create an element, they have now a sign element next to create element. So what does a sign element mean in Higgsfield? Do you know? It's picking up wrong, but it knows what I'm talking about. Okay. No. No, not sign element. Assign element. Assign an element. Yes. This one lets you tag a saved character location around directly rather than typing. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right, so before you had to actually type the element, like what I'm about to show you, this is what we were gonna do. But here, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Oh, let me get this prompt. This location. So what I would do is, right, this is a location. Okay, this is a location I have here. Nice location, the Regency Gala, right? We're gonna use Nano Banana because you see how big of a difference Nano was. And we're gonna generate 4. And the purpose of generating different character sheets, excuse me, is oh, see, I done did it wrong. We're gonna delete, I done cancel. I used the wrong ratio. I'm gonna cancel that. Always make sure you have the correct ratio whatever your film is, that's what you want your ratio to be. Let's correct that. Yeah, I'm using unlimited. I have unlimited for the year. I'll put an extra a fifth one, so I don't have to. Use up my credits, right? And that's the good thing about it. They have unlimited models. The unlimited photo models is great. Like, it's not that bad. It doesn't take that long to generate. You're pretty much, I'm not sure for the photos, right? But I know with the videos, like if you were to do unlimited C dance, there is, the problem with that is everybody that has an unlimited account, you're all sharing pretty much like the same server to generate. So it's a first come, first serve basis when it comes to the unlimited. And you really want to use it. Realistically, you're going to have to use it probably at times during the night when that many people are not up and not on to get the best out of it. I wound up canceling mine. I paid like $50 for the 7-day unlimited. And it just was not, it was taking too long to generate a scene. I think I waited like 10 hours one time to generate one scene. I didn't feel like it was really worth the money, right? It was just taking too long. I think investing in the credits, it just makes sense once you learn what you're doing, right? And you have an idea, like you can just invest in your credits. Like I thought, I was under the impression that if I had the unlimited video generations, I can generate like a whole film, a whole movie, and everything is a hustle, man. That's not realistic, right? With this, just invest. If you want to do a movie or anything, save your bread and invest in the amount of credits that you're going to need to make that movie. Being an up-and-coming AI film director, it's okay to make short films or short series. Especially we live in the TikTok and Instagram and the short, just basically the short content era. It makes sense to do like short series that people are going to tune into and like, and build that way. You can have people donate to your channel. You can create like a GoFundMe, so people can pretty much fund your film and things like that. If you want to, make sure whatever the film makes, you can donate the proceeds to charity. Like, there's so many ways you can get the credits, get a job. You know what I mean? Get a job. Realistically, the credits are expensive. Put the money aside from your job. Do dollar cost averaging. You know what I'm saying? If you got $20, you could put towards credits a week, a paycheck. Do that. 50, 100, and you know what I mean? We all know the story of the tortoise and the hare. Slow and steady wins the race, baby. There's no need to rush, because when you rush, you get slop. Let me show y'all some AI slop. That's just crazy, because I deleted a lot of the AI slop. This here was AI slop, I believe. Why is he running past the rifle? She has AI slop. How is she in two places at once? And she only has one eye that lights up. So yeah, that was AI slop. I think this was AI slop too. This is the scene I used here. That's another thing, when you generate AI, everything is not going to come out the way you want it to, right? You're gonna have some flop, but you gotta know what to cut. So you noticed in the film I used when he get hit here. See, I cut that. I used one that goes right through him. Boom. Boom. And I think I cut it right there. Right, I cut it right there. Because I didn't want to show the Tech Talk building. That'd have been bad continuity. But I cut it right there. The audience don't know. You know, now y'all know. I added it to my film. It is still generating. Yes, I guess there's a lot of people on the unlimited today. And that's fine. That is absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine. I just want the cars to have different elements, and I need a multi-angle shot as well. Lord, I also need the multi-angle shot of that scene as well. So look at my skill that I have for the multi-angle shots. Pull that up so we can generate that once this one is generated. Thanks. So skills basically just prompts that of how you like when it comes to AI of like a basic tutorial that you're giving Claude to let Claude know exactly how to know exactly what your formula is for generating scenes, prompts, and things like that. So I have an advanced skill, have a simple skill for when it comes to generating scenes, character sheets, prompts. So Claude knows I like this skill has been pretty consistent with my generation, so I want to save it. And I need you to know every time I'm generating, for example, now a multi-angle location, I want to use that skill. So we're waiting still. It's taking forever. I might take a break. Not going to end this, but I might just take a break and come back. All right, because this is taking a long time. This taking a long time. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna be back. All right, y'all, I'm back. My bad for the wait, you know. The boy had to go get some thing. AI viewers, streambo.com. That's just somebody trying to get their thing. Get off my comments, B. Side. So yes, Cinema generated these so far. I wanted different cars, but that's cool. Let me get this out the way. That's cool. Different luxury whips, different luxury cars. This is more. I like this. It's more nuanced, right? It's more nuanced. Let's see this one here. Yeah, it's a little bit closer. I like that. Cars look nice, boy. Them cars look nice, man. This one is a new one just generated. Yeah, that's nice. It's nice. It's nice. I think I'm gonna go with. I'm stuck between this one. This is the thing too. Me, I overthink it, right? Don't overthink it, people. Don't overthink it. But you want to pay attention to detail. I think this is probably the best one. I like this one because it gives more shot of the street. But when we do the this is a better one. We're gonna go with this one. When we do the whatchamacallit, the multiple angles, you're gonna see. So we're gonna save that one. And we're gonna add that. Well, this is how you do location now. Create, right? So location. Well, before we do that, let's see what a sign looks like. Okay, so I guess there's no elements here to assign it to. We're gonna have to figure that out as we go. See what I said? It's a good thing I had the heart, because for a second I got lost. Like, oh, which one was it? So we're gonna create the element. To location. It's AFF because it's for the AI Film Festival. And this is the gala. Gala. It's gala, really. That's all it is. Gala. Let's put Isaac's car, or we could put the Cambo. So that way we know exactly what it is. And remember, you want to introduce it to, it's wide shot. Cambo wide shot. Remember, you want to introduce it to Claude right after you create it. Claude, save it to your locations. We go to Claude. Let me introduce you to the wide shot of the gala. Boop. And as Claude is being introduced to that, I'm going to copy the multi-angle, head back here. Let me delete. Oh, yeah, so I ain't missing out on that one. Delete the rest of these. So I'm not going to use those. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this as a reference, because we are going to use, was it included in there? I'm not sure. Okay, that's there. And this is the reference here. Well, I don't really need, we'll see how this works, because I usually don't do that. Well, we will see. We'll see how this works. So I'm gonna do 2 just in case, right? I'm gonna do these 4 on the top. And then I'm gonna remove this because I've never done that before. That's new. So we're gonna see. And these are the 4 without the reference. These are gonna be the 4 that I did with the reference. Because as you generate photos, it just moves it up. So we gotta wait till those are generated. So I guess in the meantime, I can show you guys some of the scenes and stuff I generated through the whole time. So this is me, right? You know what I mean? I was inspired by the Nutty Professor for this. Modern day Nutty Professor, like what would Sherman Clump kind of look like? Especially if he was in a hole today. You know, got the sandwich. And yeah, I did this in Seed Dream. So Seed Dream is not bad. Seed Dream looks good. This is Hagar. You guys are gonna, when you guys see the full video, you're gonna understand what's going on, why she looks like this, right? These are some extras, some cop extras I have in the film. I might actually do it over because I have a different picture of how I want the police to look like. So this is what we're gonna do. Metro Police. All right. I'm gonna do this real quick. So those of you tuning in that have not seen the character sheets, you get to see how a character sheet is built. Give me 1 second. I just want to check my stream to make sure it is good all across the board. Because right now I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on Twitch. So let's see how this looks. All right, good. We're live on XMov. We're doing the damn thing. Okay. See what it's looking like on Twitch. Okay, Twitch. We're live on Twitch, which is cool too. Fire. So yeah, you guys can follow me on Twitch. I think I'm gonna change my name on Twitch to Warren Vaughn. That's been pretty much what I've been using. Free to Sin has just been pretty much my alias for the past few days. I haven't been on Twitch in a while because I haven't been playing any games, but the dope thing about Twitch is you don't necessarily have to be on there for the games. Like you can stream what else is going on. Let's see. Okay, these are still queuing up. So we're gonna go here because I'm gonna build these cops over. So Claude, check this out. Remember the 2 cops that run down and blast up things at the end of the movie? I need a character sheet for both of them. I'm going to do it completely different. Do you think I should have the SWAT pop out, right? Like, or it should just be those 2 cops and they're just waiting on backup and they get obliterated? Like, let me know what you think idea is best. But prior to that, I want 1 cop to be in a Metro Police navy blue uniform, right? Looks like NYPD, but it's Metro PD, Metro Police uniform. I need he's going to be black man, clean shave, with the police hat on his head, you know, gun in the holster, badge, the whole nine, black shoes. And then I'm gonna need another character sheet for, I guess this cop can be a older white cop, right? Same uniform, same everything. He's just gonna be more seasoned, probably in his 50s. The first cop, the black cop, is gonna be probably in his 30s. Yeah, this cop is gonna be in his 50s. And same uniform. And then I'm gonna need a prompt for their police cruiser, right? Because I think I'm gonna have Eva and Hagar hop in it and ride out. You know what I mean? So we're gonna need that. So we're gonna need those 3 prompts, fam. You already know for the cops, front view, headless, back view, and then full headshot. Gray background, simple lighting, photorealistic. And for the cop cruiser, it's going to be front view, back view, side view for the prop sheet for that cruiser. Let's get it. All right, let's see if the generated yet. Nope, they still generating. They still generating. So we might use, I might have to use Seed Dream for this. I'm not gonna lie. We might have to use Seed Dream for this. So this is taking forever for no apparent reason. I have to use Seed Dream, y'all. At least it could get 4K, right? Oh. Probably just leave those 2, man. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. We'll take some time. Cop 1, shave, 50s, season weathered look. Yes, sir. Alright, so we just have to wait. Y'all, we have to wait. This one is generating. Well, the good thing is I can generate one of the cops, but we will see. There was another chess thing I wanted to do. I might regenerate. Regenerate that scene over. This was AI slop because it's like, what are they watching? They're watching the TV is back here.
Okay, easy.
And they're watching, that's AI slop. The TV's behind them. This is AI slop too. Because now there's no TV there and this is all moved over, you see. So I guess I'll just show you guys the AI slop while we wait. And this is AI slop because there's no TV there. So that's another thing you want to be mindful of, the continuity in these scenes. See, this makes sense because this is exactly how the room has been. I think so. I believe so. And so it's just different angles. Okay, yes. I had to make sure, like, hold up. Yes, this is how the room has been. There's just different angles. See, that gave me a different color room. That was like a perfect shot, but not really. If this was the room, that would have been great. And somebody knocking, like, who was knocking? Who was knocking? Bunch of AR slop. Okay, so now we're getting some of the generations. See, this is not good because you see here, the Cambo, is that the same car? Oh, that might not be the same car. Okay, that's not the same car. All right, that's just a different car. So that might actually be good. No, because it's not at the end of the block here, you see? There's no car at the end of the block there. So that's not good. It's a different car though, which is good. That's not the same car. Mike could get away with it because, you know, cars park and go all the time. So let's see here. See, that's not good because that's a different car. Right, those are good. That's good. That's good. We might can get away with it. That's not good because you see now it's in the wrong direction. So that's slop. I say slop. We definitely got to get rid of that one. Let me review this one again. Oh, that is the same car. I'm bugging. That is the car that they have at the end of the block. We might be able to use something. Oh, don't tell me I did that. Wrong. So that was wrong. That was the wrong dimensions anyway. So we're going to delete that. This here is the main shot, right? Like I can use that for certain, right? When they come out. I can use that for certain. I'm gonna wait to see how these come out. This is almost perfect. It's just this shot here. You know, but everything else was fine. Everything else was fine. I'm going to need a well, we don't need a valet. Even though there's a valet parking, I don't really need a valet. So yeah, we're still waiting, but now I could generate the cops. And a cop car. This is cop 1. I said I would use, I mean, we could use Sea-Dream. Sea-Dream is, it's not bad anyway, 4K. For cop 1, we'll figure it out. So you see how it's not really this here. The angles are perfect, right? Like, well, not even. Because, well, this is further down the block. It's further down the block. I can't really see. You see, it's not over there. It should be over there, but we can probably, we can make some things happen. We can make some things happen. It's not that, That's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? These came out pretty quick, but he looks like a real cop. But where's his arms at? I never said anything about not having arms. So that's AI slop, man. This is slop. Where the hell is this brother's arms? And he looks a little bit too cartoonish, right? You see, he looks a little bit AI-ish. That's what I'm saying with Sea Dream. PD, like what? This needs to say Metro Police, brother. So we're gonna go to Nano Banana, even though Nano Banana is taking some time, probably because everybody's using it, right? We're going to stick to Nano Banana for the generations. Sea Dream comes out good because you're seeing how I generated Hagar and stuff. He was perfectly fine. And this front view, not headless full body view, what? Headless front view, full body back view, full headshot. You know what I mean? And we're gonna do this now. I could use probably some of my free credits for Nano Banana, but we'll see. So we're just in a waiting process. Like, this is what's gonna happen. That's the biggest thing with AI is the waiting game, you know? It is the waiting game. I'm trying to think of, like, what are some things I can show you. Check out some of the bloopers. This was a blooper here.
This is Bill Rogers live at the Tech Talk building in New York, and it is absolutely...
This is AI slot. But now they're just in a different location. That's just AI slot. Right? Just AI, complete AI slop. This. That's slop because look how the sign is destroyed there. Look how the sign is destroyed there, but it's perfect there. The things you gotta watch out for, AI slop. And then also how she's not standing at all there. But now it's zooming in, like how does she get there, right? So that's like some bloopers, things you gotta pay attention to. And you'll get better at identifying that. So these are all our characters. We're gonna get rid of these characters here. So we're generating some new. Could kind of keep him, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. So all the locations we generated, the Tech Talk building inside. This is for the beginning shot you guys see. It was total anarchy. This I'm going to remove because I'm not utilizing that. This was this guy's home. Yeah. So let's see what's happening. Still generating. Okay, here's one here. Let's see how it looks. Is that the same car? I can't tell from that high angle. There's a car in front of it. So car there. I mean, at least the car is in the same angle every time, right? That's the good parts in the same spot every time. The other cars, cars are coming and going, so it's not like, why is that car there? Why is that car? You know what I mean? But we're gonna get to it. Let's get to this cap. I believe I can use this one, right? I think this one will be perfectly fine. I think, oh, this is it. This is it. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. This is it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Yes, this is perfect. So you see the car, we placed it here. It's in the same angle every shot. So this is why you want to do multiple generations to make sure you get that correct shot. So yes, that's perfect. Remember I said not to overthink everything. We got what we needed. What we don't need, we'll just get rid of. Yes, delete also for my generations. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank God. That actually worked. So what I'm gonna do now, if you remember, create element, location. This is for the AI Film Festival. We're gonna call this Gala. Gala. What was the name of the car? Cambo. The Cambo. Multi shot. Anyway, so we're gonna introduce this to Claude. Claude, let me introduce you. And perfecto, perfecto. Ha, ha, ha. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna go back. We can cancel this one. We can cancel this one. And then we could work on the other cop that we have. Or I might just, being that this is taking long, I might use this cop, the old cop that I already have. It should say Metro Police, but Metro PD is fine. Yes, apologies. This is the thing about AI generation. It's going to take a lot of patience, especially when you're building a masterpiece, you know? When you're building that masterpiece. Thinking, should I build well, I don't have to build this into it because the police cruiser is going to just pull up. I'll be out there because, dang, it should be multiple cops, but those are going to be the main ones. Let's Claude a question. Now, Claude, for the gala scene, should it be multiple cops? Because I'm thinking about when realistically there are huge events like this. It's not just two cops present, right? It's like a whole army of cops, usually like in riot gear and stuff like that. I'm thinking this is where the AI rebellion occurs, right? This is how Hagar and them get their riot gear because, one, everybody has an AI out there, right? And as they see the cops shoot Eve in the arm after Eve just pretty much helped Hagar from this abusive human, this kind of triggers something in them to uprise because they've never seen an uprising before, an ill treatment, and they start coming to her aid. How does that sound? You know, is that kind of cheesy? Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, this is still generating. Yo, Seed Dream. We got banana 2? No, we don't got banana 2. We got Seed Dream. I don't have a GPT. That's not unlimited either. Oh, this again. There's not that many people using Seed Dream. So that's probably why it's faster too. That's nothing to do with internet. Whoa, brothers, joint about to die. So we're gonna have to update that in a second. So we got our wide shots. Did I add them to the locations? I didn't add the wide shot to the location. So all assets is where everything you generated is gonna be at. Add this to locations. No, yes, so Seed Dream 4.5 is moving a lot faster. And that's because there's probably a lot of people using Nano Banana. See, this didn't even cut the dude's head off. That looks horrible. It's like, I wonder why Seed Dream is not moving the way it is. That's crazy. Yeah, it's like crazy. Like, what? What are we doing here? You know? Insane. Insane. Looks crazy. Higgsfield gotta step it up. Well, that's not Higgsfield, that's Seed Dream. Yeah, it was working pretty fine before. I don't know what the hell happening. That joint look crazy. Do I have GP? I don't have GP Unlimited. Oh, I do have GPT Unlimited. Oh, that's what it was. It was different. Okay. I don't got Unlimited here. Do I? No, absolutely not. That's what I was sitting there like, I don't have GP Unlimited. I have the regular one, Unlimited. We have Nano Banana. Regular Nano Banana Unlimited, but Nano Banana Pro is where it's at. What else Unlimited did I have? Because I just bought the whole pack. I didn't really think it through. Was that 4.5 I was using? It was. Headless. Front view. Full back view. Full back view. And this is Metro Police. Let's try this again. See what we got. This one's generating now. 11:30. See, okay, here we go. This is perfect. This is Nano Banana. It ain't got Metro PD. It ain't gotta be that difficult. And let's see this here. This is, he looks official. But the rest of them look crazy. They look AI generated. It's all AI slot. That's all slot, man. We're gonna stick to this one because that works. You know, create element, character. Call them. I should have been a cop, but I wanted to be in the movie. The AFF Film Festival. I want to do, I should just say Officer Black, right? Let's call him Officer White. Officer White. Y'all, let's see, y'all. Don't judge me, man. We're going to take this. Introduce this to Claude. And where's the prompt for the cruiser? Oh. And Banana Pro taking forever. Everything else you can cancel, dog. Cancel that. Because, like I said, these are not important characters. These are background characters. Generate these. And then what I'm going to do also for the cruiser. Was that the cruiser I just generated? Or was it? Let me see. I need it. Oh, this is much. Oh, yeah, because this is Nano Banana, so it's going to be more. It's more accurate than a Sea Dream. That's the thing, too, like. Some of these are going to be a lot more accurate. So let's add him to our characters. This is what we got. Still looks not that much different. but we got the chin and we got a good shot there. That's trash. And then we can make one more shot of the cruiser. All right. And then we can start generating last scene. Now we only have, well, it's 2 more scenes really. We're trying to make, this is the climax of the film though. There's 1,000 credits left. I might have to top up and get some more credits. Because I feel like getting the credits was just, it was way easier than just, it's way easier than the unlimited models, honestly. You know, you're more careful. The good thing about using your credits is you're more careful. It teaches you how to enhance your skills in engineering the prompts. You can't go wrong with that. You know, like that's the good thing about purchasing credits. Where in an unlimited model, you just wasting time sometimes, right? I definitely prefer investing in your credits because this is your money. So this is your currency. So you're going to be mindful about the credits you use. You're going to be more precise with your prompts. You're going to read things and you're not going to rely heavily on like Claude and Higgsfield to do all the work for you because you're going to have to put in the work. This whole 3-minute film, I've been working on this. It has to been like in total because I went on vacation Friday. I think Friday morning I was working on what I could. Maybe Friday morning I was working on it a little bit. And let's say Saturday, Sunday, I couldn't. I've been working on this in total maybe like 7 days. 7 days, day and night. And this is only, I just hit the 2-minute mark, right? For the film, the short film, the minimum it has to be is 3 minutes, max 5 minutes. So I went through all this so we can get to the climax. We're gonna see that. So we're just waiting here. Now, Higgsfield, they don't want you to proselytize or anything. Y'all know me, I'm straight church, I'm straight Christ all day, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Orthodox, that's what we claiming. So they didn't want no religious movies, right? Which is like a shame because some people could have remade like a dope biblical story, you know what I mean? So what I did was I took pretty much, not really took it, but I was inspired by Genesis, right? And the Adam and Eve story account, right? And that's pretty much how I developed this. We're still waiting, still waiting. I should, man, let me ask Claude. Claude, do we need cops and ride gear prompt sheet, or being that they're not shown, it doesn't really matter. Like, they could just be drawn up as extras, because they're really going to be in the scene where they're drawing their guns, I guess, and then the AIs are going to just start wilding the heck out. All right. This is taking forever, y'all. This is not cool, Higgsfield. Y'all messing up my content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break from this. And when these are ready, up and ready to roll, we're going to come back.